Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Leigh's Enchanted Day at the Colorful Castle, a journey of kindness and friendship. A special bedtime story for Leigh. Once upon a time, in a land filled with vibrant colors and magical creatures, there lived a little girl named Leigh. Leigh was as curious as a fluttering butterfly and as sweet as a blooming flower. She had big, bright eyes that sparkled with joy and a smile that could light up the darkest night. Leigh loved going on exciting adventures and exploring new places, but her favorite adventure of all was when she visited the colorful castle. The colorful castle was a magical place where every wall, every door, and every window was painted in the most vibrant hues imaginable. It stood tall and proud, overlooking a sparkling river that flowed with rainbow-colored water. The castle was home to all kinds of enchanting creatures, from talking animals to mischievous fairies. One sunny morning, Leigh woke up with a twinkle in her eyes. She knew it was the perfect day to visit the colorful castle. She quickly put on her favorite pink dress and strapped on her shiny silver shoes. With her parents' permission and a heart full of excitement, she set off on her adventure. As Leigh approached the castle, she noticed a group of animals huddled together, looking sad and lonely. There was a little rabbit named Rosie, a wise owl named Oliver, and a tiny squirrel named Sammy. Leigh's heart melted at the sight of them, and she knew she had to help. With a gentle touch, Leigh spoke kind words to the animals and offered them a sweet treat. Rosie, Oliver, and Sammy instantly felt comforted and smiled at Leigh's kindness. They knew they had found a true friend in her. With her newfound friends by her side, Leigh ventured further into the colorful castle. She explored every room, each more magical than the last. In the kitchen, she baked cookies with the mischievous fairies. In the library, she read books that came to life with every turn of the page. In the garden, she danced with butterflies and sang with the birds. But as the day went on, Leigh noticed a peculiar thing happening in the castle. The colors started to fade, and the magic seemed to dwindle. The once lively inhabitants looked sad, and the castle walls lost their vibrancy. Something was wrong. Determined to bring back the magic, Leigh gathered all her courage and asked the animals and fairies for help. Together, they devised a plan to save the colorful castle. Leigh knew she had the power to choose, just like the hero in her favorite storybooks. With each choice Leigh made, the castle came alive again. She chose to be kind to others, to share her treats, and to listen to her friends. And with each choice, the colors grew brighter, the laughter echoed louder, and the magic soared higher. Finally, Leigh reached the very heart of the castle, where a magnificent rainbow fountain stood. The fountain had lost its colors, and its water had turned dull. Leigh closed her eyes and made her final choice. She chose to believe in kindness and love. With a burst of joy, the rainbow fountain erupted, sending showers of colorful water into the air. The colorful castle was once again filled with vibrant hues, laughter, and enchantment. The animals and fairies danced with joy, thanking Leigh for bringing back the magic. As the day drew to a close, Leigh bid farewell to her new friends, promising to return to the colorful castle whenever she could. With a heart full of love and a mind full of beautiful memories, she skipped back home, ready for a peaceful night's sleep. And as Leigh closed her eyes, she knew that she had the power to choose kindness and friendship every day, just like she had at the colorful castle. With that thought in her heart, she drifted off to sleep, knowing that her dreams would be filled with endless adventures and magical places. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.